Okay. Seem to be restarted. Okay, we are restarted. We just need to get uh put out the word. Um, can we view on YouTube? Okay. If you're listening, I just gotta get the new chat. Open and watch video.
In this video, I'll also learn how to set up and manage live streams in YouTube's Live Control Room. We've built a brand new stream workflow in Live Control Room that can...
Sorry about that. I thought that would take me one place. It did not. Hopefully YouTube doesn't hit me for that. I'll watch on view. And I'm going to have my audio on YouTube. Okay, so is this the right one? Chat disabled. No, this is the wrong one. This is not the live one. Okay, so hey, Elric, what was that? What was what exactly? What did you hear? So I can answer you correctly. I was trying to, one thing I was trying to do, we had a stream just before this that lasted 12 minutes or so, although it went a bit longer than that. I was trying to use StreamYards to sort of bring guests on, but that didn't work. So I had to restart the stream because the delay was pathetic or wasn't even delaying. So now I'm going to shut my door. I'm going to hear me on it there. Oh, in the background, on the page for setting up live streams, there's a video about on how to set up live streams. I clicked it, thinking it would bring me to my live video on YouTube. I didn't realize it was a video to do something for help from YouTube on how to set up a live stream. Oh, Elric, now you can host streams with StreamYards if you're interested via your phone. Did you see the fan art, Battleman? No, I did not. I'll check it out after. Let's see. Oh, by the way, awesome digital coloring for the Flash. Thank you. I'm gonna be doing more of those. I've got like 29 more, and if they still got them, there's one, and that's different members of the Justice League, and then I can get 30 more from where I got that for Batman. More Batman focused stuff. You did not know what? About the hosting? Yeah, they just started within since last Thursday. Because when I went into StreamYards today, there was a message about it, so you're here, I thought I'd tell you. So, I'm not sure whether those will be I think I might do those once a week or every couple days. I was going to try and do them every day. But I've got my edit. Not that they take a long time to edit. It's just an hour's worth of coloring. But I'm going to probably do an edit. I've just got to watch the Cowboy Bebop movie, and then Cowboy Bebop is done. Hey, Saboteurs Music, how are you? JoJo, I just finished episode 18 watching season 2. I'm in season 3 of, what's the name of it now, too? My Hero Academia. Oh, Rick. Oh, that's good that you are doing good. I am drawing up my character here, Student Whiz. She's a 1940s hero. That's why a little bit of a cornier name. I am well. For sure. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. I just finished episode 3 because I'm gonna record myself watching episode 4. And then I'll probably watch 5, 6, 7. Because I think you want me to watch 8, 9, and 10 in a row. Well, they won't be on the same video, but... Yeah, I'm probably going to... Once I get halfway through... Oh, hey, I finally got the notification. Yeah, I've been live for a good 10 minutes or so, Metal. Yeah, I met the wild pussycats already, yeah. Well, they're introduced in the second episode, I think, so... Although the second episode, we were only introduced to 2 of them. YouTube can be stupid sometimes. I've been waiting to be notified since our first attempt failed. Yeah, it took me about five minutes to get on track with something new. Because I tried almost right away and it just resumed the same one. And so, well, at least I now know that way of doing things cannot be done. Oh, episode 3, you met the rest. You met the other 2. So yeah, Saboteur, if you have any questions, me and Alric are talking about. I have another channel called the Pied Piper of Hamilton. I've been doing some anime watching anime doing reaction videos to some anime and some movies and that there, as well as some other stuff that I've done in the past. And we were just talking about that. So you met Coda, laugh out loud, the little kid. Yeah. Well, the little kid was in episode 2 as well, although episode 3 did a little bit more in depth with him. I'm hoping Saturday. Cool. I'm hoping Saturday I will finish JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Season 2. Yeah, first time he meets Deku, but shot. Nut shot. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by part 2. Like episode 2 of season 3, you do see him, but episode 3, oh, you're talking for JoJo. Yeah, there's like, what, 25 episodes? See, 25, 26 episodes for season 3 for JoJo. Yeah, the last episode, 26 episodes. The manga is separated in parts for JoJo. Each part's its own story, mostly but not always related. Main protagonist somewhere in the Joestar bloodline. And now we're just sort of confirms what. Yeah, you guys have told me that before too, so I do actually remember that, believe it or not. Kids kind of like Castlevania. Yeah, they probably just didn't want to have a short season, I would guess, is why they did that. Because otherwise, the first season would have been like 10 episodes. 9, 10 episodes. So I know, yeah, it made me mad. Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency were condensed into one season, especially since Battle Tendency is the best part. They say part 2 instead of season 2 of JoJo because it makes us understand what part you're on. Yeah, but part 3 is season 2, if I get you guys right. No, I'm not in season 2. I'm in season 1. Just who's his grandson, Joe Joseph Joestar. We're dealing with the grandson of the one that battled Dio. But I'm almost to the end of that. Like, I think I got to watch episode 23 and 26. It's still a toss-up for me, like Joseph Joestar and Joe Scoo, but also like Joni. And except for Joseph, I have no idea who any of those other ones are yet. Joeska. Joeska. I'm still in the middle of Golden Wind because of the Viz dub is delayed due to virus. Oh, Johnny. Uh, okay, I'll try different. Josuke. As in, okay, but no, K. Oh, so I got a dumb question. I was thinking about this weeks ago, and I was going to make a video on it, but a few people have. Actually, not too many. And I got thinking of it because I watched a reaction video to somebody watching E.T. Do you think that it is possible that E.T., and they've actually named the race in it, could possibly be a Jedi? Because we know the race exists in the Star Wars universe, as we saw in episode 1, I think, in the Senate. Maybe episode 2. We saw the race there. Now, we don't know if the whole race has the abilities of E.T., you know. And because he did recognize, well, I would. People try and say he recognized Yoda, but I don't think he recognized Yoda. I think he recognized the race that Yoda is in the costume for the boy, and home. That kid, that Yoda kid, that Yoda race could get him home. And not just that, but because of E.T.'s powers. Like healing. He'd have force healing. Now, obviously, he would be living possibly years after Yoda and all that, So the Jedi could be around again, being trained. And there is, yeah, I know. Spielberg and Lucas sort of confirmed that the fact they just did it because they're friends as Easter eggs or whatever. That's why it was in for both of their stuff. And he was able to make also E.T. was able to make things levitate and all that. There was a lot of things that you could easily say he was on the path to becoming a Jedi. I know there's no official. And as we know, you don't have to be a particular race to be a Jedi, so. And then now some people pointed out, why would they come back for one guy? Unless he was important. But, kid, yeah. If he was their kid, I could see. But then again, we don't know that E.T. was a kid. I'd say he wasn't with being able to build that device. He was probably I'd actually say some sort of engineer. Extreme, probably intelligent, even in among his race. So now that I've begun babbling, stop babbling. I have read all your comments. It is possible they do live in the Star Wars gospel, and yes, they are in episode 1. But I guess even with Spielberg just saying nothing, if you want to go with headcanon, sure, it could easily be Force sensitive with Jedi potential. I just stick with canon. Well, yeah, we can never know unless they actually did something with it, and I doubt either Lucas or Spielberg or Disney would, unless Disney somehow got the rights to E.T. But then again, how would you ever know it's the same thing? And I guess technically it does sort of make it part of the Star Wars universe with them being in there. It doesn't become canon, but I don't know. I don't know how you deal with it. Now, which means the author is the final say once the artist. published, but we always have to keep to the author's intent in mind. It's true. But the fact that, E.T.'s race is in Star Wars and E.T. recognizes Yoda, or Yoda's race, I would say. I think it puts a connection there. Now, the guys are probably goofing around by having it, but it puts the connection there. Howard says, my pad is overheating. It needs to charge. I'll catch you later, Cross, and later, Metal. And remember to check out the fan I did of Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb on Twitter. Well, the race that resembles E.T. is canon. But that's not to say E.T. himself exists in the same universe. Yeah, I guess you could go with multiple universe. But I would suggest that E.T. is in the future of the Star Wars universe. Seeing as how he did visit Earth in 1984 and, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Okay. Later, hopefully you can come back before the end, Alric. Although I think in the comics or one of the books, apparently there's been something referring to that too. Yeah, it's possible. I would just assume there are different continuities unless specifically told otherwise by the material. Especially given the separate production companies. Yeah. Yeah. They'll probably never combine them, but there was something about an expedition to another galaxy in one of the books or comic that I was watching. I told about that. Since, and then the person was saying, yeah, that could take years, centuries or whatever, so. And that's the ship that, from E.T. I don't know, it's just something I thought I'd bring up, just something to talk about. It's something to theorize. Like you said, they're two different production companies. The chance of them ever making E.T. canon towards the movie E.T. canon towards Star Wars would be Probably never happened. Unless Disney bought it. You're thinking of the Outbound Flight Project. Oh, hey, Raggedy. Okay. If you say so. Too bad the books aren't and really never were canon, especially since that would mean humans got to the Star Wars galaxy from Earth via time travel. Okay. Never heard that one. But yeah, books are, novels and that, comics are never canon, I know. That would be a horrible. In what book or whatever that is that? But actually, in some ways, I think it's good that the books and comics aren't canon, because that would mess with so many people, different people writing different things. The canon would be so messed up, shall we say? It said that was actually supposed to be Lucas's intent, but he wanted to keep the mystery, but told the authors when asked. It said that was actually supposed to be Lucas's intent, but he wanted to keep it a mystery, but told the author when asked. Oh wow. And of course, he'll never confirm or deny it. Then again, maybe he would deny it, not, but definitely never confirm it. Okay, I'll come back to that hand. I'm gonna get some of this inked so I can make sense of some things. So no news yet on what's going on with Indiegogo. It was handed up the line to a payment specialist, and he's gotten things going. Contacted Stripe to figure out what's going on, because I confirmed that I gave him the right information. So hopefully this week, maybe next week, the latest. Uh, I do a similar thing in one of my stories. There are reasons the universe is littered with human beings, despite them originating on Earth. Sort of like Stargate doing it, the worlds got seeded via the Stargates. Yeah, I like Stargate Atlantis. I wasn't super fussy on um universe, although it was way better than the cartoon of Stargate Infinity. The manga I'm working on now has something similar to a portable Stargate. Cool. Like the one that you're doing for the contest. Well, I need to do a 40 out here. Yeah, it's called Realms and Relics. And they open subspace gates to get around the realms. Yeah, I noticed Cowboy Bebop did that too. They had sort of space gates to help get around faster. Okay, yeah. So I know you're working on that. So what have I won again? A 4-page story within your universe, and I get to create a beach theme or something like that for contest that you recently had? Maybe it's better just to send me a DM with the information. Yeah, it's a great way to travel, especially if you're a mere mortal that can't break the laws of reality. Relativity, yep. Just so you know, I can think about it what I want till, you're ready. I'll DM, but you get the plot. You get to plot out a 4-page short canon to the world within editorial reason, with a beach theme and a full color commission. The full color commission will probably be easy to think up in the next. Could easily be think up in the first few days. The big part would be figuring out the plot, especially for 4 pages. And I take it by 4 pages you mean not front and back, just, well, could be front and back. By 4 pages you mean a literal 4 pages, not front and back, thus equaling 8. Just one side, or if it's two sides, both sides, it would be 2 pages. And do I have to use your characters necessarily, or can I make up characters for it? But yeah, I have no problem with it being held up until it's done. It gives me time to think of an idea. Yeah, that's what I thought, but clarify. It's always good to clarify. You have access to anything in X Dynamis Chaos. You can add an OC if that is your choice. Just know it becomes a permanent designant of the world. Okay, so I'm gonna have to read over some stuff for. And by plot, you mean you write the 4-page story. I just come up with the idea of the 4-page story. Or ideas. Hey, Evan! I fully expect to see the Canadian medal. Hmm. It's an idea. Okay, you can write as much of it as you want. I just have editorial oversight to make sure it actually fits into the world. Okay, yeah, I get that. That makes complete sense. I'd be the same way. Hey, Eagle, how are you? No, Ulrich's not here at the moment. As far as I know, Eagle, his pad was overheating, so he had to skedaddle for a bit. He might be back near the end. I mean, you can do the metal shield, but I don't know how that works legally. Sharing your shield corpse. Well, the metal shield would be different in my universe if there was a metal shield. Plus, the shield corpse in my universe is been mainly countries. There's only been one deviation at this point from that thought, and that's the Hawaiian shield, where it is does something in the middle of a country, like a state. Today is the 1 year anniversary of the Last Tank Dating Sim episode that Mallet, Elric, Bullet, and Marsupial voiced. Ah. Oh, and for those that don't know it yet, if you want to stream using the duck off your phone, you now can do that. You can now host a stream for at least yourself. I don't know about more than one person. I know Hawaii is not a country, Evan. That's why I said the one deviation from the in a place. And Eden is a place in the X Gems Chaos. It has a famous beach. Okay. Ego retract succeeds from union. All our states are countries, Evan. They each have their own constitution and full governing bodies. We are a nation of countries, like the UK before us. Yeah, because you're United States. Technically, you guys have a description for a name, not a name. You are the United States of America. Although all the states of you, although technically Canada's not a state, and neither is Mexico, so. Rick, no. No what? Alright, I haven't read much of Calvin and Hobbes. What are we doing? A deviant. Because he's not a country. He's not the norm. He's a deviant because he's not the norm. Yeah. Yeah, but... No, I created... Me, Manny, and Dillard all created our own versions of the Hawaiian Shield at the same time. There was... Actually, I think it's here on my channel, one of the... Way back to, like... I don't know, a year and a half ago. All three of us were on and... recreated our versions of it. Hawaiian shield or Hawaiian superhero. Lots of nonsense here. Of course. What? Yeah, but the United Kingdom, is it a country or a realm? Because there's lots to the United Kingdom, I believe. I created the Samoan Salid? Or did you mean shield? Because you have England, which is its own separate country. Scotland, all that. They are their own actual countries. Compared to buffering. Dillard's one shield was the best. By that logic, the US is also a realm. Yeah, but it's weird because you say, I think you call the British Isles the United Kingdom, not so much London in and of itself. No, it was Dillard's video, Rick, unless you both streamed. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. Not that I'm going to. I don't. Let's see. I don't even know what it was called, so I wouldn't even know where to look in my videos. There was a live stream that's about as much as I know. I'm down one subscriber. Oh well. How do you spell Hawaiian? H-A-W-A-I. You could actually argue any nation powerful enough to have embassies outside its region is a realm because it's a governing body and rule of law that exists on that soil. True. But I screwed up that hand very badly. I'll fix it. Try and fix it on when I go into thing tomorrow. So there is Student Whiz. So I'm gonna call her tomorrow night and thing. Now somebody put up something earlier. I'm not sure who it was. Oh, Fly Fox did a drawing called Runaway Plumbing. I thought it was cute, and I think I'm going to try and draw it. In a second here, I'll let you guys see it. So, since, I've got like just over 20 minutes here, something simple to do. Okay, so see what we can do with this. Oh, so what's everybody got planned for tomorrow? How how's Operation Wait as long as possible before contacting Diddler going? Well, you weren't here earlier. I got somebody else other than the person that I was dealing with. I've been passed off to a payment specialist. I gave him a copy of a void check, so to confirm the information I gave them was correct. And now he's contacted Stripe, the people that are doing it, that do their stuff, finding out what's going wrong. And he's supposed to be getting back to me once they talk to him or update or whatever. Yes, metal is a part of it, but that's not taking place till after September. Eagle. Metal's not sure what he's doing, but pretty sure safe bet working on the manga. Yeah, same here. I'm gonna obviously got high noon on Twitch tomorrow. Then of course from there I got after dark late at night. I gotta do editing of a video. And then I've got to also make sure that these people will allow me to do put it through under somebody else's name. You know, they might not actually allow that. Yeah, I guess so. The hair one is due the day before my life ceremony. I'll start on it after I finish the jump contest and catch up on rewards I owe people. What is the range of pages you need for the Shogun one? It has to. I know the Shogun one has to be 55 pages. Because I'm working on that too. Hopefully by the end of the week I'll have my script written. $55.6. Up to 50. I thought you had to have 55 pages. You couldn't have less. Metal. See, then just one. I copied and pasted that directly from the rules. Oh, okay. I don't even know what the rules are. I'm counting on so many other people telling me the rules. So just going and looking it all up for myself. I'll DM them to you. Okay. Since it's also the site you uploaded at. Okay. Did you know Rick tried to cancel Courage the Cowardly Dog? You are actually allowed to post previously uploaded works too, as long as they have been used. As long as they've been used commercially or haven't been used commercially. Which is another reason I made a new one. I already made money off my other completed works. Haven't typo, okay. That's what I thought. Okay, so let me see if I can quickly before. Yeah, Fly Fox did the runaway plumbing. I have to scan this in and show it to him. Hey, Ulrich, you're back for the end. I completed my one. Okay. Right now I'm doing up. Flyfox Pro did. I'm not sure when he drew this up, but he posted this runaway plumbing, and I'm redrawing it. I might even color it too. What is that, Eagle? Oh, is that the tank dating, Sam? which I never watched. Okay, so here we go. Runaway plumbing. Rick, are you drawing a robot? I missed the name of it. I guess it's a robot. Fly Fox Pro drew this, calling it Runaway Plumbing, and I decided to redraw it. I thought it was cute. I thought I would redraw it. No, you've sacrificed the other three shows, Albert. Courage the Cowardly Dog is the official show of the Detective Squad. Rick, Evan saying Rick, I'm judging you all for using the word cute. I would have made, I would have thought Time Squad would have been the official show of the Detective Squad. Or the Mod Squad? I think would be a good official one for the Detective Squad, the Mod Squad. I was called. Wasn't that the one with the robot orphan kid above? Okay, so it is 12 o'clock. This is not quite done yet. We'll finish this one up tomorrow before we get on to the coloring, seeing as how the coloring will probably take up most of the time. Or I'll just finish this off air, inking it. So, because I want to finish it up, and I do want to really send it to Fly Fox. I think he might like it, especially if I end up coloring it too. So thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. All that wonderful, lovely, lovely stuff. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at noon on High Noon over on Twitch. So we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Have a great and wonderful night, evening, whatever it might be for you.